Okay, so stories from the Washington Square Park bathroom, part 100 million. I go in today, one of the several visits, and in the what they affectionately call the shitter is a guy, and just outside the shitter is another guy, and they're in the middle of a conversation. The guy outside of the shitter is he says he's talking about how he used to be with a group of guys that would go out and they would just rob shops. It was like stick-up men is what he called themselves. We just had a couple stick-up men, a bunch of guys who went out and we did stick-up. And the guy in the shitter, he's going, and like the guy's like telling some story. I'm just warming my hands under the thing, and this guy's telling the story.
Stop for a minute. What was the temperature in the park today?
Oh, well, when I showed up, it was 25, feels like 15, and by that time it was 27, something like that. Feels like 20.
So,
something like
it was
that.
cold.
It's very cold, so I'm
All right,
warming my
sorry,
hands up. Guys are coming in and out of the bathroom, and the guy's like telling stories of his felonious youth. And the guy in the shitter goes, yeah. Well, one time I was sticking up bodegas. I was going into the shop. I went into this shop and I was just robbing places. And I went in and I took a bunch of stuff. I just took a bunch of stuff. And then I was going out. The girl in the stand, she goes, "Are you going to take all of that? Are you going to take all of that?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she goes, "You're not going to put any of that back?" And he goes, "No, I'm not going to put any of that back." And she goes, "Really?" And he's yelling this over the shitter. And he goes, "No, I'm not." And I like took off. And I took off, man. And like later I was going by and I like went back and I waited for her to get off her shift. And then like when she got off, I went over and I talked to her and I told her, I said, listen, I'm really sorry I took all that stuff on your shift. And like from now on, I'm never going to steal stuff when you're there. And I'm only going to go to other places and steal their stuff. Because I felt like shit, man. She made me feel really bad. So I wanted to do right by her. So I'm never going to steal there when she's there. And he goes, "That's cool, man," the guy outside. "That's good, man. That's cool. Hey, one time I was with my guys, my boys, and we went to this bar, and we stuck up this bar. We stuck it up. And we were like, we pulled our guns out, and we were like, everybody put your stuff in," and like my guy's collecting shit from everybody at the tables, and all of a sudden he realizes like everybody has guns, man. Everybody in the bar has guns. And he's like, "Holy shit, man, they're all cops." And so like we like took all their shit, and then we said, "Take off your clothes, man. Take off all your clothes." And we were the first ones that ever did the take off your clothes shit, man. We invented that shit, man. We said, "Take off your clothes," and we put them in bags so they couldn't chase us, man. And that's what we did. We invented take off your clothes to cops, man. We invented that. And then I left the room. And that really, really happened.